case you get pre-existing injuries is not on there.
What do you mean?
They got pre-existing injuries on. Telvin Smith ain't gonna be there.
For my team? I think he was already on there.
Yeah, for the Jags.
Yeah, I looked earlier. I think he was on there this morning.
Okay, as long as he got that, then put the pre-existing injuries on. But if they do pre-existing injuries, then he ain't gonna be there because he's hurt. Yeah, he hurt for like 42 weeks.
Oh
Coach,
shit!
we are 15 miles due west of the
Yeah, because remember they started the league though like last week. So remember they're setting up the league early, so they are like
a few minutes prior to us coming on air. This crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars.
Okay.
They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Tom Brady ain't on my shit either.
Did you go click on it?
This will be a touchback.
Did you go click on it and look at it?
The 25-yard line.
Because like when I looked at Odell Beckham's too, it said like it was 700 cap, but then when you clicked on to look at it, that's when it showed you that it was like 5 more years and so much money, and it also froze on me, so I had to like back out. So I don't know if it's an issue or something like that. But.
Oh, okay, okay.
Fuck it. Whatever.
Yeah, my game's at 9. And then I got another league game. Well, probably right after that.
That is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
The Chiefs or the Chargers getting rid of everybody.
Yeah, that's stupid. Because I don't see this league lasting.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Sure.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But
a lot of these guys
right now, with what they're telling receivers,
but a lot of
making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes
like Mr. Warren
for extra yardage doesn't come as a result.
He's in the other league too. I'm in a league called ABM or some shit like that.
14 there and a first down. So here's
one of the commissioners and all that. I don't know if it's the. I think it might be the white boy. I'm not sure. The one that was playing for Dallas. I mean, with the Giants. I'm not sure.
Now a handoff. This is Gordon.
It is him.
Donkey and that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of 45.
I think it might be him because I think he ain't started his up yet. Because somebody I was talking to, because they changed their names, man, and he was talking. He was like, "Well, Chill, I'm glad you back."
The last run got 6. Now second
I was in like
4.
5 leagues. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, "What?"
Now the handoff comes to Gordon.
He was like, "Yeah, I'm out here in Cali, this and that."
After a gain of 3,
in their league, I got Atlanta.
On third down.
Me and you are in. I got the Panthers.
They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
He was like, "I'll be overrun with it." And I was like, "Then don't hit the fucking R2 button. Bitch, already quick to fast. Use it when you need it."
He's going to find Hill here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Yeah.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like a shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying who are you playing against?
We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
The one that like throwing this the big fat white dude that lives in the basement. Like throwing the fucking controllers and shit.
As they come up second and 10.
$60 ain't shit. Fuck it. God.
Now here's Mahomes.
And they do 5 of it.
Flush
what the fuck?
He's got the first down here inside the 30. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down.
Y'all started already?
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation.
Right?
His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
His brother was up here yesterday. I was like, damn.
Yellow.
He been playing this franchise. Have you experienced that shit yet?
Now Gordon on first down. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
I did a season of it roughly, but I
and the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
No. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about did you, like, say, for instance, you go on the Eagles. Did you go to the Eagles and go into an actual franchise and then start playing?
Oh, yeah. That's what I was telling you. I was fucking
He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in his opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on
but you just did it for trade. You didn't play a game.
Really frequent combination.
No, I didn't play.
Yeah.
They'll try to
I got out of preseason, and that was it.
11 of this opening drive.
James
Third and goal.
I ain't worried about it. We'll get it on the fly.
No, it ain't. It's cool.
Got him, coach. Lay him
He's taken down.
Lay him down.
Sacked by the outside backer, Telvin Smith.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time.
He should know you.
Alvin sometimes called just straight-ahead pursuit.
Yeah.
What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, he really didn't give anybody a chance to get up.
Oh, wow, look at this kick.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway. But when he gets that
He had the
kind of
almost
start,
pylon.
clean,
The fucking pylon on the left
oftentimes
side.
the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Butker, what a pickup he's been for Kansas City the last 2 years. Remember, he was drafted by Carolina to be the eventual successor to Graham Gano. That
You know what?
didn't
They
pan
didn't
out.
sneaky
Casey
though.
got him as a
I
free
kind of
agent.
like.
He's
At
been
first, I
really
didn't
good.
like him, but I started playing with him a little bit more. He kind of sneaky, man. You just need another back to come behind.
I got bunched. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Keep going, son.
He'll be taken
Picked up 11 yards there.
He works it past the 50.
Yeah, he's sneaky, man.
I use my superstar trade on his ass.
And that's a run that'll
that's smart.
Yeah, because he was a normal. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. That's smart, though. That's smart you did that. That's very smart. Because he should at least be.
And then the other one I used was
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that run.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rivers. And that going to be incomplete.
Who did you send for?
To hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Oh, what? Okay. I know I didn't fuck up when I did that. Okay.
53 is the mic.
Phillip Rivers, huh? Okay. Go. Oh, Phillip, he's gonna be my boy now. He got +4 routes and shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Stupid,
like instead of fucking.
You can do post
instead of just having like the receiver be able to do that shit, he can just call it.
He can do it, yeah.
That's a fucking boss move right there.
To pick up the first.
Brady got that shit too.
Preseason is officially over now.
No, because I liked it because Michael Thomas had that shit, right? And then like Zach Ertz had that shit. But you got the quarterback that can just do that. I can have any.
Yeah, the quarterback can do anybody.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's going to help me out even more.
And no more.
All right, let's see.
Gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Let's do that.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
See, I didn't know I can call my like fucking Texas route and shit that I like.
Hey, downtown! Hey, here we go.
I didn't get the playoff.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
Okay.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Coming to you. Mike, 53, Mike.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Rapid. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Watch the screen. Pass. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. 12. Watch the curl.
From the gun, Rivers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week one. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 43 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. So they're fired out. That's a big game. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So they moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. First down, Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. 11 yards there, just like last play. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
A reminder coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut, and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing, Rivers. This throw over the middle, taken in by Cole. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off,
seen in the rules too,
and
what
not
they said
hit
about
it.
the fucking
There's the penalty.
the same play over and over. Man's been in a nickel mid blitz the whole damn time.
Yeah, that's why I ain't paying no damn attention to him. I'm playing my game.
Rivers
I'm
now
not
for
going
the
to crowd
50.
him instead of in the ass. Nobody's sitting there playing attention.
Looking left side, and he's got him in.
They watching the game, man. They're in the same fucking defense. And plus, it's not showing you the defense that he played. I like that a lot.
On offense,
it's a big play for the Jaguars.
To show you the defensive plays?
Yeah, he was in cover one that time. But, yeah. And on defense, though, it doesn't show you the offensive plays.
Oh, well. I knew it was one or the other.
Yeah.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Get a big boy.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Looking at the one I put in that monster
formation.
formation.
It in from a yard away.
Motherfucker only had 2 guys. But yeah, that's why I hit him with. You had 2 guys there, and I had 3. And I got Leonard Fournette infrastructure.
Another yard that gets him into the end zone.
I like that it's an RPO now that you can just fucking pull out of it.
It doesn't matter there. You've got to find a way to wedge it into the end zone.
If you want to crash that line down, then I have more people on that one side. I'm going to go through the whole play action.
Down, they had something going. They got a yard before. They thought they could do it again, and they got it done.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
10-0. 10-0.
And now here comes Kansas City. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Mitchell. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball.
You gotta be hot, man.
And that's what it actually turns into.
Shit out the boat.
And that's not
really hot.
Not good, and we saw the result. Linebacker Anthony Hitchens there on the stop. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rivers.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
No. Oh, 6.7. I'm just going to do it.
80 weapons.
Left. 4th down, Rivers. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13 and the decision to go for it. Looks like a smart one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a...
Because they did give up the touchdown run to him.
Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out.
Oh, shit.
And it's picked up
oh, man, I thought the play was over. What
through an opening, and there he goes. goes. He's at the 50.
Somehow Leonard Fournette fumbles it after
20, 10, and he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
He's out here goddamn drop kicking people in the faces.
Can't even challenge it.
So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Oh, he missed it. No good. So
like if you go in the settings and you set your playbook up, it'll play that game, but then afterwards it'll be fucked up. You gotta switch it, like you gotta switch your team playbook and all this.
If you're picking like a random team playbook, yeah, but if you put your custom
for a score. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here.
A custom one?
Yeah, it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 20.
Only time I have to switch it, yeah, if I go pick like the Chargers or some playbook and then go play another game and then I have to pick it again. It'll default to whatever team
is set to take over here. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be
the play was over. Talking to Matt
because
in the party.
Margin for error is starting to slip away, and now it's down to a one-score game.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, Delta.
What?
Mike Fofo. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Everybody knows a 50-yard punt.
You see, my brother checking was like 9 niggas. We was out there.
Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
Who's out there on that field? You ain't never seen it. You don't know how to be on that goddamn field. With the band jam. They don't know nothing about
They've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
Speed.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
What's the speed on? What?
From the 27, Mahomes on target over the middle to Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as he'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
I'm done. I don't play the people no more. If I play, it's gonna be with bright lights on, coach. No, sir. I got this 42-year-old I gotta protect. I need y'all to have no schemes and trying to hurt the man. 42. Hey, man. Well, all right. It ain't no. What, you think I'm going to put a 453 overall out there?
Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And too many backouts.
You're going to learn. You're going to learn real quickly. Man, why he can't throw a short route? Why he can't throw an accurate route? Why he can't? Okay.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
I see, Coach. He's on line. Okay. Yeah.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller. Very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
53 is the mic. Here we go. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Hey, Charlie. Hey, Rocket.
What's your name?
Final play of the half, Rivers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Mike is 59. It's a party now.
Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Now Rivers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
This nigga asshole, man.
It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
That's crazy.
Black 15!
Simply crazy.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass
so
option.
Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook.
And that'll bring up second down.
I know coaches tell us all the time
I'm going to the Patriots.
Arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Ain't nothing really happened, man. Yeah.
On second down,
ain't nothing really happened.
And he'll get only
ain't really nothing did happen. I just ain't nothing really happened.
Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game.
Kraft flew me out in the 767.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way
went
all
down to
afternoon.
Florida.
Didn't get a whole lot better there.
He said, I can't go in there, but ask for Lulu. I said, okay. Lulu topped me off, man. And man said, look, you got to get rid of Brady. You know, he on for what he on for. I said, yeah, I understand that. He said, but,
the catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end.
I know we got to build a new coach. You know, I'm hanging out with Nick Mills and telling me about you.
A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday. Fifth grade, Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad, not so bad at all. Remember, he's a solid coach.
On
that play, I think he made the old coach proud.
As long as you out there, you fighting. That's all he wants to do is fight. You know. But I understand. I mean, bring wins too. So
on 1st and 10. That's out to his running back, Fournette. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Yeah.
And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 at this point. This time it's 3rd and pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
That's all he's going to do is
blitz his way home to get the sack. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all he's going to do is blitz you.
And that
he's scared of you, so he's going to blitz.
Old school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner.
And he got 1 or 2 corners that can cover.
And they just locked people down.
He was hoping to make the wrong decision.
It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
You know what I was doing to people, man? You know what I was doing to people? You just switch over to this overall. When I did it to overall on overall,
and he is met quickly in the backfield.
It's going to go to his best overall, which is Watkins. Watkins is overall better
game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
I was goddamn locking down, goddamn.
Now on 2nd and 13, Mahomes, and he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Yeah,
After the sack, things get a little
I've been playing people for that. When I've been trying y'all, I've been playing with y'all with that.
On 3rd and long,
that shit's nasty.
They're going deep for Hill.
It is.
Able to connect, incomplete.
The only bad thing about it is you can control the game with it, but if people start getting up on you, then you got a problem.
Can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field.
That is
very hard
nasty.
to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour
It's
in
a
your
whole lot better
hometown
than
of
it was
Orlando,
last
Florida.
year.
An absolute mess. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
See, this is what you can't. This is when you put the Xbox on another TV, buddy. This is when you put the Xbox on a different TV.
Now a run. This is Alfred Blue. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
You got to get the cube, man.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Niggas.
Rivers now to throw on first down. And he fires one incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
No, he literally had the fucking receiver.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Hey, Orbit. Hey, I'm going to go load it.
You're in franchise, dummy.
Hey, let's get this.
On second down, Rivers again. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Frank Clark picks up his second.
Yes, sir.
Long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Third and long for Rivers. Man open left side. It's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. They're never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film. The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Rivers to throw for it on fourth. Throw right side of the tight end O'Shaughnessy. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. On first down, it's Blue. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Load it. Load it.
They go again with Blue. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Watch the keep it skinny. Alpha!
Oh, a design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. They'll try to throw here. Rivers. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook, 31 yards. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Gets fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on.
Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And the Chiefs are once... Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Bravo! Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Ready? Q. Pop, pop, pop.
And that'll set him back 5.
Mike. Stay there. Block 15. Yeah. Room. 53's the Mike. 53. Check 53. Hey, exit. Hey, I'm going to go load it. Load it. 53's Mike. Hey, here we go. 53's the Mike. 53's the Mike. Bandit.
Now a 2nd down throw for Rivers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from UVA, Juan Thornhill. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
The extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Black 15! Watch QB drop! Watch QB drop!
They begin the drive with Williams. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't it?
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Check. 0. Check. 53. Check. 53.
Now Rivers on 4th down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st down, it's Gordon. And he stopped immediately there. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Back to throw, Mahomes, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown, and the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
They're going to give it to Gordon. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. after the touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Cluster. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Crunch time, defense. Hey, Alpha. 44.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Alfred Blue, the man he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
5. That's the way. 44. Mike, 44.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He'll find O'Shaughnessy open left side. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Rivers. Out to Cole on the right side. I call it no gain there on the 1st down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And finding Keelan Cole. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Ready! Hey, bro, baby! 44 is Mike. 44 is Mike. Check. Hey. High 7. 44 is the Mike. 44 is the Mike. Hey, 79.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rivers toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. 44. Mike. Left. Hey, ready. Click.
3rd and goal for Rivers. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he's got it. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. Alert. 3 on 3.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now I'm listening to you. So for Kansas City, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Oakland to take on the Raiders. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get the off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my brakes are off. that. It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello, that's the Jag calling. Let me click over real quick to let my Jag talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking. Right, I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that. But a NASDAQ, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like, who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she an